Well, hello Morenci. So today we're going to look at another picnic table idea. So let's go and put that up. And today's picnic table idea is for a larger picnic table. Yesterday's we did one that was probably going to be about 6 foot long. Today we're going to go for an 8 foot long. There are a couple of ways of doing this. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. So first we're going to do just an expansion of the idea we had yesterday. And I should really turn that down. There we go. So, we had our legs, they came down here, thusly. And we can put one in the center. Basically, there is this point at which wood cannot support itself very well. That point is about 4 feet. So if you're doing an 8 foot structure, you need something in the center to hold everything up. And also at this point, I would probably start doing things like putting in some sort of support structure. So we've got a sort of a cross beam here that goes up from our cross legs here. To give it some lateral stability so it doesn't parallelogram and fall over flat. So this would be a good basic idea. And let's take a look at the side view real quick. Just to demonstrate that we haven't done anything weird here. Okay. This part may not be to scale. Yeah, this part definitely isn't to scale. Okay, so again we have our cross members. To support everything, our legs, and a seat, and tabletop. So that works. But there's a different idea that I saw that I like a little bit better for a larger table like this. So tabletop stays the same. The legs stay the same. We're only going to use 2 of them. Okay. And I'll come down right here. Now, what changes is the seats. Is a big 8-foot table like this is going to have a situation where the person who sits here has to, sit astride that leg, and they have to climb over people, and it's just a pain in the neck to get to the seating in here. So it's not actually a particularly usable table. What you can do with a bigger table like this, though, is split up the seating a bit. I might go ahead and extend that. Yeah. Okay. So we've got this. Now, with something like this, it's definitely required, got to do it, that we have sort of a brace across here like this. Before, one of the things that was fighting our parallelogramming, our collapsing of this table, was the overbuilt nature of the legs. But since we don't have that, we're going to have to go and go a bit overkill for the stability here. So with these diagonal supports here, they are going to prevent the table from parallelogramming and flattening down on itself. And yet, the people who want to sit here, they can sit on this side, they can sit on this side, and they can get in without having to climb over anything, because there's nothing here for them to climb over in the first place. So I'm going to call this a split seat. Table. And this would work pretty well. And for those of you who are my welding students, let's go ahead and demonstrate how you would do this out of steel. Make that out of steel. Make the little supports out of steel, probably 2-inch material. A 2-inch square stock would work great. You know what? These should probably also be out of steel. Two inches. Yeah, I think that would work. So we've got something up here which we can make out of wood or steel that has issues. We have something over here which can be made out of wood or steel, which has other issues, mostly that we're losing about one person's worth of seating here. But if we build additional tables, we won't really lose much of anything. So I'm thinking this is going to be the idea if we want to use 8-foot long tables. Still thinking 6 is probably the better way to go, but if not, we'll go with something like this, with this nice split arrangement. So this has been, I hope, is a little bit of a shorter video. If you happen to like this, go ahead and like and subscribe over here, and watch more videos over here. This is Mr. Hilbert. Have a great day.